One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. The Commodores will kick it off to get us underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So South Carolina's offense will get the first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart.
Open field on the right. 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
7, Vanderbilt 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Vanderbilt's offense will go to work for the first time today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To throw, it's Gardner. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. Time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up and for predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and they've big red zone opportunity here. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Great job by the back on the option.
South Carolina.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
Vanderbilt, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He'll try to pop the draw. Nowhere for him to run again, and now fourth down is going to be a tough one. The Commodores decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right breaks into the open. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
He runs.
Big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Makes the catch. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Scanning the field, it's Gardner. Good timing on the quick out. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Gamecocks are threatening on first and goal. He wants to throw it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Vanderbilt, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Commodores in the hurry-up. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Commodores send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Gardner. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down. Looking for a huge play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Turning it on.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He makes a catch. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
All right, let's get it. Right. Get set.
Dropping back, it's Gardner. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And he'll be brought down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The give from the gun. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job beating.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one.
There he goes. Running inside the 20. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. The corners are walked up tight. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll close the gap to 14. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Looking to throw, it's Gardner. Fires to the right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to
take a shot. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, South Carolina. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football and locate it and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 10 to UCLA. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. Good pickup on the and the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Got his man. He's just winning that matchup. Slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Looking to throw, it's Gardner. Grab near the marker, it's Clark. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws for the tight end. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job close.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Gamecocks are on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Moves around to clear up the vision. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Smith takes the handoff. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Give to the running back. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. The Commodores can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Plows through the defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Adams. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Demania. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Unloads to the right. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Commodores line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Makes the grab. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he missed it. No good. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in front. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Fights off a defender. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. 1st down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Swings it out to his running back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. And And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's reeled in. It's Clark. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Gardner. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Gamecocks will try to pick it up on fourth down. Makes a grab past the marker. Open space at the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Looking for the score. Snags it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And he will score! Touchdown, Gamecocks! If these guys wanted to make a statement, statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Oklahoma State is ahead early in Stillwater, but that's not exactly Barry Sanders or Thurman Thomas out there. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 10 over BYU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Off play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps it, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Dropping back, it's Gardner. Gets it out fast. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. At the 45 on his way. Hits a seam wide open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to run for it. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Commodores will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The give is to Smith. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Looking to scramble. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. You got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football.
Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Catch in the middle, it's Morris. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Turning it on. He's at the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out. Offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Give to the back. Makes a man miss. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Commodores line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And the Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive option. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Small. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The handoff, keep working on that clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Runs a sneak. Picks up 1. Good enough for a 1st down.
As we have victory formation coming. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the... This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.